The conclave to elect the successor to Pope Francis begins 1 week from today. In fact, this time next Wednesday, the first vote of the first day will already be complete.
That's going to be exciting, and it certainly is a dramatic scene that played out on screen in the movie Conclave. Tony Aiello has more on the process and what the Cardinals think about the Oscar-nominated film.
Wednesday at the Vatican.
Buona giornata e buon lavoro.
Cardinal after cardinal politely putting off reporters searching for any crumb of conclave news. This time next week, the stove installed in the Sistine Chapel will already have belched out smoke. Black for no pope, white smoke when a pope is elected.
So there's not normally a chimney in the Sistine Chapel. They install one especially for the conclave. And the Cardinals are tasked with burning their ballots to keep them secret.
There will be one round of voting on May 7th. Expect smoke approximately 1 p.m. New York time. Then, starting Thursday, more smoke at around 4:30, 6, and 11:30 a.m., and then 1 p.m. New York time, each day until a pope is chosen. Wednesday, the Vatican confirmed 2 cardinals are too ill to attend the conclave. So 133 princes of the church will elect the next pope, the first man to reach 89 votes.
The throne of the Holy See is vacant.
I'm just back from Rome, where there's a strong sense the hit movie Conclave has boosted interest in next week's start of the papal election. A Canadian cardinal who will be voting says Conclave the movie explained the process, but perhaps not the divine forces many believe are at play.
It's a very traditional process, and it's puzzling despite the good movie. It's still puzzling, and it will remain puzzling, mysterious, but I think every one of us trusts it, and we will each give our best, and the result will be what God wants.
Critics have said the movie Conclave downplays the spiritual dimension of the gathering. On Sunday in Rome, Cardinal Dolan told me there really is a lot of prayer involved, and it's a very collegial and respectful gathering, despite the backstabbing that we see in that movie.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Yes.
But it really is so steeped in tradition. And this time, though, Tony, there's been some back and forth about how many cardinals are actually going to be voting. Can you clear up some of the confusion there?
It has been confusing, and understandably so, because there's a church document that says only 120 cardinals can vote, but there's 135 cardinals of voting age. So the Vatican clarified today Pope Francis intended for all 135 to vote. It turns out that 2 of them are not feeling well, so there will be 133 cardinals going into the conclave.
And in recent years, correct me if I'm wrong, but this choice has been made fairly quickly, right? In 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, well, I mean,